Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nick Tan Chats. My name is Nick Tan, and on today's episode I'll be chatting with you guys about something called The Dog, released by TCC Magic. So hi again guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for showing up, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for spending some time with me today. So if you have been following my career, on social media actually, you will know that I perform as a stage mentalist, all right, for corporate events. So this item would be like, one of the last things that I would kind of talk about, right? I would, review or use in my show. However, 15 years or so ago, I was actually performing exclusively as a birthday party magician. That's right, Nick Tan was doing children's shows, right? And I was performing at children's parties for like 5 years, I think, a solid 5 years. And we were, me and my partner at the point, we got, a lot of work in, because, corporate events, dinner events, they are quite seasonal, right? But there is a kid born every day, right? So, birthday parties, was always a constant stream, and it was a solid 5 years of performing for family days and children's parties, and I learned so much. You really do learn so much from performing for children, right? Audience management, how to deliver, magic in a very clear, concise way, right? So you learn a lot of stuff. So I was really thankful for that part of my development as a performer, right? But at that point, this item would have been perfect. I would probably be able to use this in my kids show at that point in time. Okay, so let's talk about what this effect is all about. So let's briefly describe the effect of the dog. Okay, so what happens is, you bring up a child on stage, and you twist or sculpt a balloon dog for the child, right? It's the kind where, on the tail you make the little bulb, right? If you're a balloon sculptor, you will know what I'm talking about, right? There's a little bulb at the end. You hand that to the child, they hang on to it. A deck of cards is introduced. You have 2 cards chosen by 2 audience members. Okay, 2 cards. The cards are lost back into the deck, shuffled, and they are tossed into a paper bag. Okay, something like this. The cards are just tossed in, and then you pick up the dog and you toss the dog in as well. Okay, and then you shake up the bag a little bit. When you remove the dog is seen to be holding, okay, in between its paws, its front legs, a card. All right, and then when you remove the card, you turn it around, it is one of these selections. Okay, and then from here, what happens is you visibly pluck off the bulb, all right, the tail of the dog, which leaves you with a little, miniature balloon, I suppose. And when you pop this open, inside you will find a folded playing card. And when that folded playing card is unfolded, it is seen to be the other spectator's selection. All right, and from there, you can give the dog away to the child as a little souvenir. So that's what the effect is. Let's talk about what you get inside the box. Okay, so so before that, the tutorial that comes with the dog as well. It runs for about, I think, half an hour, and on the video, they will take you through exactly what you find inside the box, how to use the special tool as well to prepare the little miniature balloon that you will require to perform the effect. They will also teach you how to sculpt a balloon dog, all right? So if you don't know how to do that, you can learn it from this video itself. And then they will take you through how to perform the effect, all right, from start to finish. And they will also give you some additional ideas at the end of the video as well. So inside the box, you will get some stuff, okay? Now, there is a tool that comes with the box, okay, which will help you kind of prepare that little, that little balloon bulb thing, okay? It's a tool that kind of helps you place an object inside the balloon, okay? So in fact, I think the tool can be used for other things as well, not just in this routine. You can use it in other routines as well, where you need to put an item, like a folded playing card perhaps, inside a balloon, a bill perhaps, a billet of some kind. It will work as well, okay? But the design of that prop, I won't show on screen because I think it's part of the secret, okay? But you will get a tool for that purpose, okay? And then in addition to that, you will also receive one of these. This is like a foldable pair of scissors, okay, for you to use in making your balloon gimmick, all right? And along with that, you will get a balloon pump. And then right at the bottom of the package, you will also get a bag of 260 balloons, okay, for you to kind of get started in performing the routine. In fact, I tell you what, let's try to make a balloon dog, shall we? So I've not done this for years, but this is going to be the only time you see Nick Tan making a balloon animal on screen. Alright, so that's the best I can do at this point. So just to give you a visual idea about what the dog looks like when it holds the playing card, right? So it comes out from the bag like that, okay? So this will be dumped into the bag, you shake it up, and when you remove the dog from the bag, it will be seen to be holding a card like that, okay? Just like this. So it comes out like this, and the first selection is seen to be there. You turn it around and it is the first selection, right? And then from here, what happens is, well, this should be made bigger, obviously. My scale isn't as accurate as it was before. But then from here, what happens is you remove this bulb like that, and you will have that little ball, okay? And that ball, you know, when you burst it, you will find a folded playing card inside, and when you unfold it, it is the second selection, all right? And that's how the routine ends. So speaking of the bag as well, the package does not come with a bag, all right, the paper bag. So you will need to kind of provide your own, okay? Something that, well, roughly about this size, I think, you know, so that, you know, it's easy for you to handle, you know, the cards going in and, you know, bringing the dog out as well. But, well, the bag is not something that you need to replace all the time, right? If you find a, you know, decent quality, quite a good bag and look after it, you can reuse the bag, you know, show after show after show as well. So that's about it, really. That's what the dog is, you know. It's a card effect, and I think it's a really, you know, unique, visual, interactive, you know, visually interesting way to perform card magic for children or for family audiences, right? And again, as I said, in the past, when I was still doing, you know, kid shows, you know, family shows, I would have probably performed this. Okay, this is something that I can really see myself doing back then, all right, when I was still doing that kind of work. So if you are, you know, a family performer, a kid show performer, I think this would make, like, because most of us, you know, kids performers, right, we would have a set that we are so used to already. You know, it's like our working set, right? But this would make for a good item to include in those repeat performances, you know, when you're booked to do, you know, one child's birthday, and then, you know, the next time around their sibling wants you to be there as well, and, you know, you have got the same material. This would make like a good item to add in to kind of make up a new show, right? So yeah, that's all I have to say about the dog. You know, it's really simple, straightforward, visually interesting for children, I think, and yeah, it comes complete as well, you know, with all the stuff that you need to perform the effect. The tool that comes with it, again, really useful, you know, in making the little gimmick, the little ball that you require for the end of the effect, and can also be used for other kinds of effects as well, right? Billets and bills, you know, inside of balloons. So I want to thank TCC for really kindly sending me a copy of the dog and other items as well. I've got like a lot of stuff to work through from TCC. But yeah, you know, if you'd like to pick up a copy of the dog for yourselves, I will leave the link for TCC's site in the description box down below. So I will be actually working on something from Mine House next. Okay, so it's been a highly requested episode. People just seem to want to hear my thoughts on that product. But I will get to that. All right, just after my you know, this run of shows that I've got coming up. So in fact, I've got to prepare right now. I've got a show coming up this evening. But I will get to the episodes. All right, and try to clear the products that are just, you know, backlogged on my room floor. Okay, but for now, guys, thanks for watching today's episode. I do hope you got something out of it, you know, and hopefully I've introduced you to something interesting as well. So do take care of yourselves, stay safe, have fun with your magic and your mentalism, and I will see you on the next one.